Ready to start?
Welcome back to Homemade Money. You're here with Bethany Williams and Jack King, consultant and author of 2 books, and we're talking about horrible bosses and difficult situations at work. As well as now I want to move into a lot of these people that want to start businesses. And a lot of them have naysayers in their life that are telling them, you can't do that. You just do what you're doing. You can't make money at home. You can't, and they're getting a lot of, you can't start your own business, you can't do this. So let's talk a little bit about naysayers.
Yeah, what you've got to do is you've got to learn to surround yourself with people that believe in your dream. You've got to surround yourself with a support team of people that will encourage you and that will believe in your capabilities. Maybe they don't fully understand your vision, but they believe in you as a person. And so you've got to surround yourself with people that will not just give you encouragement, but you can turn to them and talk to them in tough times and get encouragement when you're down, when things aren't going as smooth as they should be.
Because I think you've been given those visions for a reason. Exactly. If you have a dream, it's been put on your heart because it's your responsibility to go after it. But then we tell people about it, and we end up with all those naysayers. That happened to me when I said I wanted to write a book.
Yeah, it seems to be the human condition that sometimes even your closest friends, say, oh, you can't be doing that. You don't have the experience to do that. You don't have the creativity. No, I can't see you doing that. Sometimes even close relatives and close friends will be your worst enemy.
I think usually it's the people that are closest to you that are going to knock you down.
Exactly. And so, when you have a vision, and it's a good vision, and you know it's a good vision, it was planted there for a reason.
Purpose. Yeah.
And so it's up to you to bring that in fruition. All the journeys you're going to go through until you get that to maturation, it's going to be up to you. And as part of that process, you want to surround yourself with people that are supporting you.
And can encourage you.
You want to put your goals for your vision down on paper.
Yeah.
And manageable chunks.
I think there's something that happens when you take your dream and you write it down. There's something when you see it in writing and you know that this is what I want to do.
Exactly.
Something transforms inside your head.
Exactly. I mean, the listening audience, a lot of you truckers, you want to have your own business. Or if you've got your business, you want it to be much bigger, 5 times the size it is now in 3 years' time.
Or their wives want to start businesses. They want to make money at home. They want to start initiatives.
Exactly.
And sometimes they're not doing it because someone's told them they can't.
Exactly. And the bottom line is, you don't know how high you can go. You don't know your internal abilities and capabilities. The human spirit is meant to soar. And so you want to let yourself free to soar.
Right.
You want to carry your vision just as high as it can go. And don't let people stay in your way. Don't let obstacles stand in your way. Don't let situations stand in your way.
And you're speaking from experience, right? Because you had a vision. You had something you wanted to do, and you waited a long time to do it, didn't you?
Actually, I did. I had 35 plus years, pretty successful in sales and marketing and business and development, etc. But at a young age, I wanted to write. And I finally got to the place where I said, if I don't sit down and write, I'm never going to do it.
Right.
And so finally, I put a stake in the ground and I started working on my first novel. And it was hard getting started. But as time went on and it progressed, I got more and more excited about it, about the breadth of the characters and vitality of the story and everything.
So we let age get in our way, don't we? We see a number and we think, I know I was over 40 when I wrote my first book, and I remember thinking, well, I don't know, this is kind of late in life to start doing something like this. So I think we see our numbers, our age, we might see the age of our children or how long we've been doing something else, and we almost limit ourselves.
Exactly. There's people that have written bestseller books, they're 80 years old. There's people that's run marathons, they're 80 years old. There's people that have invented things. age is just a number. In my case...
Keep telling me that. My daughter told me one year, my daughter's 28 now, my oldest, she told me, Mom, you got to stop lying about your age because it doesn't make sense when I tell people how old I am. But you wanted to write books.
She needs to tell the truth and say you had her when you were 10 years old.
I did, actually. No, I didn't. You wanted to write a book, and you finally sat down and did it.
I did. I've got 2 novels that's out right now, and actually they have themes that's apropos for what we're talking about today. One book, Quest for the Middle Kingdom, is
Quest for the Middle Kingdom.
Quest for the Middle Kingdom, about a Scottish Highlander who goes on to become a young missionary.
That's the one you told me there was some sex in, right? So that's the one I'm reading.
A honeymoon.
Oh, honeymoon chapter.
He's married to his wife. It's all legal.
You know, I'd just say if I was a truck driver's wife and I was home all the time, I'd be reading every dirty novel there was.
But this guy had a vision, and he had all kinds of obstacles to keep him from fulfilling his vision. And the other novel, Time Rider Wildertrack, is about a young boy, 14 years old, who has all kinds of bullies at school. You know, he has a time travel experience where he goes back in time to rough and woolly frontier days, and he faces bullies there.
All kinds of obstacles like we face in our lives. Right?
And in the end, he finally defeats the bullies. He gains all kinds of self-confidence, and he's truly it's like a coming-of-age story. He's like a truly grown-up kid now. And so, you know, both of these books have really good messages and themes that's apropos for people that may face bullies in their business, or for people that may have naysayers or people that are keeping them from reaching their vision.
And what was the names of them? The two?
It's one is Quest for the Middle Kingdom.
Quest for the Middle Kingdom.
Time Rider Wildertrack.
I like it. I like it. And those will have themes of overcoming obstacles and fighting bullies.
Exactly.
And I absolutely love it.
With tons of adventure and romance.
And a little romance. That's what I need. A little romance and tons of adventure. Thanks for joining us on Homemade Money. And I hope that you found something in this segment that you can use in your own life. And thank you, Jack, for joining us.
My pleasure.
We'll see you next week. Have a fabulous day.
I need a girl thing tonight. Gather the girls.